So what's our first heading going to be?
Good point. I should know that off the top of my head, having looked at it already. 119.
Cool.
And
now there is a heading bug. Bugs. A heading. 119.
yep.
Okay. 119. There we go. Okay, it has to be 116. So that heading bug. So don't look at it now. Once you take off, that's
okay.
you can try and use that.
Yep.
It's meant to be useful.
Clear 364.
We just keep on climbing, don't we? We don't stick
Yep.
the circuit, we just keep up.
You can stay in the circuit height until you depart, but it's alright, you can keep climbing, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you to come back down now.
I just wasn't sure what the
no,
normal sort of thing was.
Awesome, and when do you reckon you'll start tracking 191?
119.
119, sorry.
Yeah, I was pretty much thinking just as we sort of got to the corner here.
Okay.
They do normally sort of offset, like head back and then...
Yeah, it's up to you what you'd like to do, but in this situation that's probably the best because you're going all this...
Yeah.
Lilydale traffic, Bravo Alpha, clear 36, Lilydale.
And just make a call as well, like a departing call.
Yep. Lilydale traffic, Jabber 8305, departed downwind 1,900, climbing 5,500, departing to the south to Latrobe Valley, Lilydale.
And if you know where we are right now, which you should kind of,
yep.
just draw a little cross on there. And this is the hard thing, is flying and writing at the same time. Is draw a little cross and write down the time now.
So I think that's about where I'd be turning around onto a 119.
Okay.
Approximately intercepting where that is going across. We're not all the way over the power lines yet, but amazing how quickly you just do something else for a minute, look up, oh hang on, I'm 15 degrees off course.
Yeah, it's gone, yeah. Okay, so what was your next point after Yellowbow?
The next point after Yellowbow, what, 20 nautical mile or Bunyip?
20 nautical mile.
20 nautical mile was just about crossing a river or a stream, sort of a beam, Gembrook.
Gembrook, okay, perfect.
So just offline in everything.
And what frequencies, what radio frequencies? So we'll pretty much do clear-offs.
Yep.
So compass check.
Yeah, we're not quite on heading, we're still tracking back.
Yep. Log, you've written your log in? Well, we've been telling me I've been running it.
Yeah, I didn't for Yellowbow because I wasn't actually absolutely certain where we were.
Yep. Engine, T's and P's.
Yep.
And the green, apart from that exhaust hole.
Yeah.
Altitude and area, cool. So we know where we are. We know the highest we can climb is 8.5, but right now we're at 4.5.
Yep.
And we're tracking to Bunyip.
We are. And so probably make the change to 120 about now?
Yep. 124, you mean? Oh, you want to change that over? Yep, change that over, yeah.
Yeah.
You're confirming you have now left controlled airspace, controlled services terminated.
And what other frequency do you want to have on there?
Terminated call, tango.
So the next one, well, we go straight to the CTAP.
Yep.
Which is 126.0.
Okay.
Break 3562, there's now new information. Victor at Melbourne,
so
change is to QNH 1025 for Victor.
How much do we trust this compared to that,
We trust this the most.
Yeah. This is the hardest to read.
Yeah.
And then, let's say in 112, that's 104. So is that suggesting is that true and that's magnetic, or is that magnetic and that's just way off, or?
This is magnetic.
Yeah. So that's
just off.
okay. Bunyip, in between the fork of a river and another stream heading off.
Okay.
But that's, I can't identify that on the ground.
So there's a bit of a reservoir over there, right?
Yeah.
What would you think? What do you think that reservoir is?
That's the upside down Tarago, I think it was. Yeah, Tarago
Yep, perfect.
Reservoir.
And you're tracking the power lines. The power lines are behind, underneath you.
Yeah, well, they're just off to there.
Yep, to your
So
left
if we're
here.
just coming a beam Tarago, that means we've already gone over Bunyip. Right.
Good. Yep.
That would be why I can't see it. So yeah, that's, we're basically heading straight towards Warragul.
Two VFR aircraft at 5,500 feet, unverified, very close proximity, just to the north of Warragul. One tracking towards Latrobe Valley, one tracking to the southeast. Safety alert, VFR traffic, Warragul, Druin area.
Okay, so that's them.
Yep.
Right, so
Yeah,
he
got
just
it.
told us, yeah. So it's good that we're listening out to him as well. We don't necessarily need to say anything, he just said...
26, contact departures, 129.4.
Perfect. So we've done a bit of a diversion, not really, because we're just avoiding him.
Yeah.
We can track the power lines again if you like. What town is in front of us?
So this would be Warragul here.
For VFR aircraft to the west of Ballarat at about 10 miles.
No,
Two
yep.
VFR aircraft at 4,500 feet.
Yeah, this would be Warragul here, Druin here.
ADSB indicates possibly Victor Delta Echo and Yankee Hotel Uniform.
Druin is first or Warragul is first?
So that should be Druin down there.
Yep.
Warragul here.
Yep, good. Where we are?
Yep.
And, okay, now we'll continue on, so just keep following.
But as long as you've got in there, then that's all we're after, thank you.
The only tricky thing with cross country is just listening to yourself, but listening to him.
Yeah.
Alright, now continue us to Warragul.
And just showing unverified 6,000 now for Kilo Yankee for the...
So we're definitely going to be over Warragul. From Warragul
That's a train line and there's a highway crossing there. Yep.
Go ahead. Yep.
129.4 for clearance. 129.4, much saying.
And it's saying there's a little bit of a tower as well, like TV tower thingy. Kind of on your left hand side. There's the power line.
827 feet.
Have anything?
No.
Alright, that's okay. Now you can track us to Latrobe or...
Okay, so next heading 073. I didn't realise they gave quite so much traffic information. I mean,
Yeah.
I know they're not directing it towards us, but...
Well,
It's Delta Romeo,
I mean, we could have said something to him, but there's no point, it's so busy anyway, you know?
Yeah.
So what can we see right now? What's on my right?
So on right, so immediately we've got power lines, Princess Highway, Straslakey's.
Yep, good,
Like
so
the
you know where we are?
Yep.
Perfect.
alert VFR traffic to the northwest of Cobden.
And
So
then
what's that one?
You
You can have a guess, what do you think?
That I think should be Yarragon. I think we've got Barnum off to our right.
Yarragon?
I think that should be Yarragon.
Okay.
It's still descending. That's not good.
So we've passed near a small township, so you've got it right. So what should that one be? Trafalgar?
That one should be Trafalgar. Trafalgar, yep.
Trafalgar. Like Monopoly, isn't it? What should be, now this is where you kind of need your flight computer, what would be your estimated time of arrival to Latrobe Valley?
Okay. How far out of it? So we're not quite our 10 mile point. 10 mile point is over Moe.
Okay.
So about 15 nautical miles. So we'll be about 10 minutes. So yes, we're talking about time 1-2.
Is Foxtrot at Essendon.
Time 1-2?
Approximately, I guess. 107 ground speed. So it might be more like...
What time? Doesn't matter if you get it wrong.
I'd say time 1-1. Split the difference.
India Lima November 102.
Funny how we were laughing beforehand. Haha, these silly students who can't hold their height.
It is hard though, I do understand. You're doing a really good job for your first nap.
Thank you. So as we get over Murray is our approximately 10 nautical miles to run.
Okay, when do you want to start listening to Latrobe?
Well, I guess it's there or just slightly before, I guess, would be
Yep.
where we'd be thinking of.
And do you want to start listening to the AWIRS or anything like that? up to you.
That is probably a good idea just before we switch over.
Cool. You can do it now if you like.
Avis was 128.2.
Latrobe Valley, AWS aerodrome weather. Wind 360 degrees magnetic 4 knots. QNH 1026 hectopascals. Temperature 12.
You can have Melbourne Centre back on as well if you'd like to.
I think we're heading towards and going to be able to get an idea of what the circuit traffic is.
But instead of having AWS, change that over to something useful, whatever you want it to be.
Okay, yeah.
Because you've already listened to it now.
120. Yeah, 120.
And when do you want to start descending?
Yep, I think now as we're getting over Orange, 10 miles. So should make an inbound call now as well.
Yes, you should.
Big J joining crosswind runway 03, Latrobe.
So 10 miles, so estimated time circuit 1-2.
Okay.
Circuit 5403, turns downwind 03.
Latrobe Valley traffic, Jabro 8305, 10 miles to the northwest, inbound 5,300, descending, estimated time circuit 1-2, Latrobe Valley.
Not bad. Alright, how do we want to join? What runways in use first of all?
That I haven't quite been able to hear yet.
That's okay,
I've
just
heard
turn
them
it up
calling,
if
but
you
yeah.
can hear it. You can turn it up if you want.
Mine all the way up. So trying it. Is that the airfield over there? That's my estimate. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yep, keep an eye on it.
Traffic Bravo Victor turning base runway 03, Latrobe.
Okay, you can see them. So we're going to want to, so on left-hand circuit, so I want to come over here and join an oblique downwind.
Okay, so where do you want to join, like here?
Yeah, so coming in here, joining oblique downwind. Yep.
So 03 all left-hand circuits like this?
Yeah.
And where are we right now? What way are we coming in?
Yeah, okay.
That's okay, so if you want, we can just do a bit of an orbit.
So come in here, join an oblique downwind.
Yeah, so just go out to the
03.
left if you want, because we're getting a little bit close now.
Yeah.
And I just want you to kind of see where we are and how we're going to join. Okay, so that's us coming in from here. Can you see that?
Yep.
And 03 is this way. So you're right, we're going to join the oblique downwind and then come in and do a touch and go.
Yep. So we're pretty much parallel to it at the moment.
Yeah, just kind of do a few orbits this way and start descending. Now, what's our circuit height going to be? What do you reckon?
Well, there's nothing specific said on this. So I'm thinking 1200.
Yep.
Because the field height is 188.
Yep.
So 1,000 above. You can see someone coming in on final there. That's good. And someone in downwind. Okay.
Oh my god, these radios suck. Yep, you could, once you turn to the right, just say joining oblique downwind.
Latrobe Valley traffic, Jabro 8305, joining oblique downwind, runway 03, Latrobe Valley.
You can say touch and go, but it's fine.
Okay. Happy. Brakes are up, undercarriage down, welded, mags master on, fuel pump on, fuel flow on. Fuel quantity is good, hatches and harnesses are secure, T's and P's are in the green. 1,300. Latrobe Valley traffic, Jabro 8305, turning base runway 03, touch and go, Latrobe Valley. That's a bit of a giveaway.
A little bit too early for that turn, but that's alright, just keep us coming sort of a nice base.
Yep.
And you also want to give a call that you're turning finals on 03.
Latrobe Valley traffic, Jabro 8305, turning final, runway 03, touch and go, Latrobe Valley. Oh man. Alright, how are we going?
carb heater.
Uniform November Papa, turn in space, runway 03, touch and go, Latrobe.
Perfect, speed's looking good. Nice long runway for us. Check those. Yep, going around. Get rid of the flap.
That's just a little bit runway shy then.
Perfect, done.
So we do the same thing here, depart downwind, so we do left turn to downwind and then
Yep,
depart.
and then depart.
Yep. And 18.
Yeah, so you've got planned estimate and revised estimate, so you need to be filling these out as well, and actual time of departure. So
many things.
yeah. And it's hard because you're sitting, like, I guess you're right-handed, so you know, it's hard for you to lift right with your left hand. But yeah, so really need to be filling these things out, but it's okay, we'll talk about that on the ground as well.
Yep.
Alright, you want to do the departing call?
Yep. Latrobe Valley, Jeffrey 8305, departed downwind, 2000 climbing, 2500 towards Inverloch, Latrobe Valley. There we are. So off our left side is 30 Great Big Lake with no particular name. Is this lake here.
Okay, just lower the nose a touch. Alright, what's that lake called?
Doesn't actually, I can't actually see a name.
Yeah, there is no name. Weird. Anyway, what else? What town are we over right now?
Right now we would be over Morwell.
Okay.
And Churchill is that town over there.
Okay, so just get your pencil out, and right now you know exactly where you are. So draw a cross. I know it's a bit tricky. Draw a cross and write the time.
We're going to do this left-handed.
Alright, how much fuel have we used up until now?
Yeah. In terms of actual usage?
Yep.
Or planned? Well, yeah, that is a tricky thing. Because, well, yeah, in the sense that, like,
so
these
you really
gauges
need to have your
go everywhere.
What we'll do now is we'll start heading back just because it's getting up to 4 o'clock. So how will you pretend this is a diversion? What are you going to do? Have a look at your map. You know exactly where you are.
Yep.
Do you have your compass thing with you? Your ruler compass thingy-majig?
I do. It's in my bag.
That's very useful. Alright, so give me a rough heading of what you think back to Lilydale would be.
Direct back to Lilydale or via Warragul again?
Direct to Lilydale.
Okay. Okay, so just working off the map for a start. Trying to find where we are. Okay, so back to Lilydale. I would be thinking it's somewhere around about...
Round about what, sorry?
Somewhere around about 300.
Alright, turn us there.
Is 58.
Alright, and what's our cruise right now, roughly?
Cruise right now, roughly, is, according to the GPS, 85 knots. Ground speed.
Okay, how long will that take us?
8 nautical miles. And... speed was 85. Uh, 41 minutes.
That's pretty close.
Cool.
Okay, you have control.
Okay. Just decided to go up to 4,500 just for the terrain movements. And also, the level.
That's alright. Have a quick debrief. Oh, Sam, if you can keep hearing, yeah, there we go. Is that better?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Okay, we'll have a quick debrief in the plane because might as well not waste time.
Yep.
Alright, so in that little short nav, how do you think things went?
I mean, in terms of finding where we were and that kind of thing, I think went okay.
Yep.
Things happened really, really quickly. Especially in that direction, we had such a tailwind. That, yeah, keeping on top of that, and even without me being the one writing things down, just keeping on top of these bang, 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 things one after another.
Yep.
So yeah, that was, I found that a little bit more difficult.
Yep.
Trying to make sure that I'm reading from map to ground and not the other way.
Yep.
But yeah, it wasn't always perfect with that by any means. Sometimes I look out and, oh yeah, I know where that is. You know, that kind of thing. Which is relatively easy here, even though I haven't flown over here. Like, my mum lives in Warragul, you know, so I know the area a little bit. But of course, if I go somewhere else, I'm not going to know that, so I just have to, you know, sort of be more aware of that. Yeah, marrying the navigating with the flying didn't feel too bad, but it was, you know, obviously I'm not normally going up and down 200 feet at a time.
Yep.
Sort of thing. So yeah, just keeping track of that as well.
Cool, okay. A few things from my side to note down, and I'll write this down so you can take it home with you as well.
Yep.
So always have your map folded.
Yep.
And folded in a way that you know where you are and you can just bring it out and see where you're going,
yep,
with lines drawn on it. With your fuel plan and your time plan, just make sure that you're noting down exactly where you're meant to be. So I saw that you had those little marks on that, okay, 10 miles or 20 miles, whatever.
Center 127.4.
You also wanted to know exactly what time you were going to be over those places. So as soon as you took off, you have to have a pen and piece of paper out, like I did. I know it's a little bit harder because you're flying and I'm not, but write down the exact time that you take off, and then from there, without even the instructor asking, you can be like, alright, my time to Yibong or whatever, Yellowbong, whatever places, is going to be at this, because it's going to take us 10 minutes, we took off at 3:06, therefore we're going to be there at 4:06.
Yeah.
So, really like estimating those times, and yeah, we didn't really do any fuel stuff because we just had too many other things going on as well. So in terms of fuel planning, if you're estimating 15 or 18 litres per hour, just figure out what half an hour of that would be, and you can do it every 20 minutes, every half an hour.
Yep.
Coming into Latrobe, you're a little bit lost because you don't actually have the Latrobe sheet. So make sure you definitely print one of those out, and I'll show you how to print them out as well.
Yep.
And when you print them out, I want you to draw. So Latrobe, a few things went wrong, so you have to get the AWIS nice and early.
Yep.
So you know what you're listening for. Make sure you're writing things down. So even if you had heard what the wind was, you had to remember it because you don't actually have anything to write down. So make sure you're writing it down.
Yep.
Write down wind, direction, and visibility, and other things that may tell you that you may need to know as well. Also, make sure you're listening to the traffic beforehand because they did say 03. A lot of people were saying 03.
Yeah.
And plan your descent early because you know how we had to kind of do some random orbits. And in terms of planning your descent, you can say we want to descend about 200 feet a minute, and how long will that take you if we've got 2,000 feet to descend? Something simple.
Yep.
Just an easy example.
Yep.
Make sure you always have your ruler with that circle imaging, and flight computer out at all times. Your call signs was, your radio thing was fine, apart from Lilydale, which that was fine. Yeah, just try and maintain centre line a little bit better.
Yep.
You did land, your landing was pretty good, but just try and maintain a little better. So your takeoff was fine from there. Also write down again the time you take off. Because I asked you the time and you knew it. Do you know what the time was? Do you remember it now?
1:08.
Okay. You shouldn't have to remember it, you can write down. But
yeah,
good on you for remembering it. But next time, yeah, just write all these times down. And it's good for yourself as well. You can estimate your times, be like, oh, I was spot on, or oh, that took me longer than expected.
Yeah.
A really good thing to follow as well, which you have been doing, I'm just going to write down anyway, is to follow power lines.
Yep.
And you'll find that a lot of reservoirs listed on the maps as compared to little lakes that look prominent but might not be so significant. Whereas you'll find like little ones, you'll be like, oh look, it's on the map, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a couple of times I think you got confused between Warrego and Duridan, or Duridan, whatever it's called. Rowan, yeah. That's okay, it's your first name, so that's bound to happen. Okay, quite a few things to note down, but it is your first one, so you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And your map, the green line here is what you did first.
Yep.
You were pretty good. You were following the power lines all the way across. We'll start from here. So here are the power lines, so you're following them pretty well. I remember we were past Bunyip and you didn't realise. That's okay.
Yeah.
We kept following them here.
Trying to keep an eye out for Bunyip as well. I know it's like it's not going to be that easy to see because it's just a grass strip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not very easy to see.
Yeah. But just so I can actually get a visual on what it does look like.
Yeah, then you know for next time.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that it off there? Like basically does the cleared strip just to the left of the base of the forested area. I remember looking at the satellite and seeing it was kind of tucked in there a little bit.
It is a bit hard to see.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly can't recognise it as an airfield. I can just see that sort of straight strip in between the trees and the forested area. That's what I feel it is, like down to the left there, next to that little lake.
Yeah, yep.
Just down there.
That's about right.
That's what I've been thinking it is anyway. So this entire way back I've basically been just visual navigating by the power lines going over the bridge there.
Yeah, that's a big part of it as well. Knowing where you are visually.
Yeah, except when the sun comes out, I can't see anything. I think I was fooling myself about the gable markers, but...
You think what about the gable markers, sorry?
I think I was fooling myself about the gable markers, but I'm pretty confident that is Bunyip now.
Yep, we're about over it.
Yeah.
That should be on our left, which is it?
Yep. Down there.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, I got it. Near the lake.
Yeah. So yeah, they've got that system of ponds, which I remember from the satellite image, and you can actually see just the turnaround at the end of, I don't know if it's actually mown or if it's just from usage, so. That's at 5-2. Mark that off.
Okay, I'm in control while you do that.
Thank you. So this is where we're cheating again slightly, I guess, in that it's like, okay, Mount Dandenong, I can see the towers on top, Steele's Hill, and, you know, all the mountains off there.
It's not really cheating if this is in your plan. It's just that people don't plan like this.
Yeah.
So this is perfectly fine if this was your plan.
It's definitely my plan all along. Well, I mean, once we diverted, because we didn't have we weren't staying to what had been pre-planned, or planned pre-flight. I don't know why I'm sitting heavier on the right rudder than I normally would.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too, actually.
Not really sure why. Because we're just about coming up into the edge of the training area now.
Yep.
Might be a good time to switch over.
Good. And you can monitor Melbourne Centre. So just click on that and that's monitoring. That means you can listen to both.
Okay, I didn't know we could do that in this one. Can you do that in all the jets?
I don't know, you can do that in all of these machines.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Okay. Let's descent down to 2,500.
Good work.
Lilydale traffic, Chevrolet 8305, 15 miles to the southeast, inbound 3,000, descending 2,500, Lilydale.
Yep.
Descend line not above 4,500.
If it gets annoying, just turn it off.
Okay.
The only reason you want to have it on is right now if there's a plane coming for us and we don't know, Melbourne Centre would call us up and tell us.
Yeah.
And we have no idea.
But normally, look, like if I was just down the training area, I would make a call, basically like when it's turning to Dealsville kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good, yeah, that's when you should have.
Lilydale traffic, Chevrolet 8305, 8 miles to the east, inbound 2,500, descending, Lilydale. What's the plan for the next one? We do the same thing, or?
No, we don't have to do
the second one?
Well, we'll do bits of this one, but we don't have to do what we've just done. We'll just kind of do envelope, tie it,
Yeah.
and we'll join something else onto it.
Yeah.
But I want to to be a lot more organised for this one, and we'll kind of treat it as your second one, so you'll be doing a lot more.
Yep.
So instead of me prompting, I'll only prompt you if we get lost.
Yep. That sounds fair. and definitely do that.
I will.
Lilydale traffic, Chevrolet 8305 joining crosswind, runway 36, full stop, Lilydale. At least I didn't say Latrobe to make up.
Yeah, I said twice, that was so funny.
It's almost like I could feel it come in, but I couldn't stop it.
It's almost like I knew you were going to say it as well.
Yeah. Everyone else probably listening now saying, oh, jeez. First nav, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Lilydale, Mike Golf Victor, taxi, runway 36 left 4 seconds.
That's okay. Taxiing is fine.
Taxing, we can deal with that.
Absolutely we can. Racer up, undercarriage down, belter, mag, faster on, fuel pump is on. Fuel pump's been on the entire time. We don't need to do that. Temperatures are all in the green. Lilydale traffic, Chevrolet 8305, turning base runway 36, full stop, Lilydale. Oh, it's a little bit early.
That's okay. I always forget we're in a jab and I'll worry you.
Well, there you go. I was just trying to make sure you felt okay about where I was turning.
Exactly.
You weren't getting worried. Try not to overspeed the flaps there, might be a good idea. Let's go full flap just as it's fun. Whee! Sorry.
Fun? Yep.
It's going to land a little bit longer.
Oh, not bad. Didn't have to touch the controls. Hands were ready, but I was like, oh, no, don't.
You'll be fine. Nice strips I can land on.
And we made it back in one piece.
Yay! And to the right airfield and everything.
Oh, wow.
Good.